Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Destiny video. Today we're going to be unboxing some Star Wars Legacies packs. So I picked up a box, got another box, so we're going to do another video for that one. But this video we're going to be opening this box of Legacies here. Going to be showing you all of the cards at least once. So if we get a duplicate on something, I'll probably skip over it. But we're just going to go ahead and get this cracked open. We're looking for Tarkin. We're looking for Finn. Rose, I have some decks built with them already. We're looking for Yoda, Obi-Wan's lightsaber, to build up that Qui-Gon Yoda shield deck. So let's just go ahead and see what we get. There's a lot of good stuff in Legacies. I also picked up the starter sets, but I'm probably not going to be doing an unboxing on those because they've been out for a while and we've already seen the contents, and those are all the same. So, but we'll see here. Alright, let's go ahead and get this unwrapped. And there's some tape on this we got to cut off. Alright, and we're just going to go ahead and start opening some packs of Legacies. So, launch got a little rocky launch here. So we got Rivals early, or in December, while Europe got Legacies. But now it looks like Legacies will be releasing in full release will be February 1st, from what I've read. But this is kind of like a limited preview wave. However, my local game store had tons of boxes, tons of starters too. So let's go ahead and get this open. We're not even going to look at the die. We're just going to go right to the card. And right up first, we have the camouflage rifle. So kind of cool card here. Let me see if I can. We see like the camouflage rifle and the die. Throw that in the box. We have Consumed by the Dark Side. And we've probably seen all these cards already through various other unboxings and spoilers. There's Law and Order. We have Rumors. Fortify, so there's a plot there. I'll probably just set the plots aside in a separate pile. And then the camouflage rifle. So all the rares are going to go in their own pile, and the regular cards are going to go in their own pile too. And again, I always still hold on to these. They make good card dividers. Alright, next pack. We have the Stun Baton with the associated die. So Stun Baton, we have Spell of Removal. Now what's this? Perseverance. I don't think I've seen this one yet. So Perseverance, exhaust this support to reroll one of your dice, and then you may roll it again, or reroll it again. Perseverance, Outnumber. So good in like a Battle Droid deck, or like a Death Trooper deck possibly. So play only if an opponent has fewer characters in play. Remove one of that opponent's dice, and it costs 1. So really good in like Swarm decks. We have Crush the Rebellion. Got our boy Tarkin on there. Actually bought a few packs at the store earlier just to kind of tide me over until making this video and actually pull Tarkin. So, and good thing with Tarkin is I only really need one of him for the deck I want to build. I want to build him and Kylo. If I get a second one, I can build him and Elite Night Sister, or Seventh Sister, I should say. So Elite Seventh Sister, Elite Tarkin could be fun. Die does not want to come out. There we go. We have BT1, so we have Afra's droid there. Kind of a cool, works really well with her, so it damages you with indirect damage. You throw it on Afra to draw a card, and then it does indirect damage to an opponent. So we got BT1. We have Face Off. The Arena from Geonosis. Subdue. Focus camera. Anyway, Subdue. So choose a character that has 3 or more damage on it. Remove one of its character or upgrade dice. We have Free for All. Kind of works a little like Fight Dirty. So remove any number of your dice and deal indirect damage equal to the number amount of dice you just removed. So BT1 was our rare. So yeah, out of the handful of packs I bought at the store earlier, I got Tarkin and Callus's bow rifle. Both of those are legendary. I think it got like 10 packs. I opened the Rose, Resistance Bomber, Hawk 290. So that deck is already kind of building itself. So the die, we have Aaliyah Sakura. Really strong card here. And really very cheap, so 912 to get her out. See if this thing wants to focus. Tilt. So anyway, Aaliyah Sakura, so she's got 1 melee, 2 melee, 2 indirect, resource special blank. Again, 912, 10 health. Turn one of your blue dice or red dice to any side, then turn opponent's die to any side. Have Alter. Target Practice. Unbreakable. Unbreakable. And no cheating. So we got Aaliyah. And we're going to move into our next pack. Again, we're looking for Finn. Again, I've already got my single Tarkin. I'll take a second one, though. And Obi-Wan's lightsaber would be another really good one to get. So we got our first legendary here. We have Maul. Vengeful One. So that's the first legendary. We got another altar, Crackdown. Smuggler's Run. To activate one of your yellow characters, if one or more of its character upgrade dice just roll the resource, you gain a resource. That's pretty cool. Scorched Earth. And so we got our first legendary with Maul. So 5 legendaries still in the box. We have Hondu Unaka. Neutral character. I actually pulled one of him earlier, so I can run him at Elite now if I wanted to. So neutral character there. You got Remote Stockpile. Backup Specialist. Have Hasty Exit. And Into the Garbage Chute. So again, we got Hondo. So I can run Elite Hondo if I wanted. 15 points for Elite. He's got some interesting abilities on him. So there's Hondo. Who else do we have? Let's see what we got here. We have an auto cannon. This is one of the cards for my Finn and Rose deck. When I tested the deck, though, this didn't get used a lot. I think I actually just discarded it for a reroll in a lot of games. But auto cannon. Let's see if the focus one. Oh. Auto cannon. Face off we've seen. There's target intel. Target intel, subdue we've seen. Free for all. Alright, let's grab the next pack. And I'm also looking for the profitable connection plot. Because Finn and Rose is 27 points. Profitable connection is 3. So if I get that, I can start the game with a resource. Alright, so we have the Canto Bite Pistol. Canto Bite Pistol. Mislead. Refit. That's a cool card to get vehicles out. However, we play a vehicle decreasing its cost by 1 and place 1 damage on it. Superior Position. Superior Position. We have 3 steps ahead. So 3 resources to take 3 additional actions. You just have to hope that your opponent isn't playing no cheating when you do that. Or you just have to hope that those 3 actions are enough to close the game out. All right, let's grab our next one. We have Roguish Charm. I think the camera's trying to focus on that, so let's see what we can. There we go. Roguish Charm. Imperial Might. There's Imperial Might. Attack Run. Bamboozle. And Strength through Weakness. So discard the top 4 cards of a deck for 3 resources. Alright, so there's still 5 legendaries to go. We have a Clone Trooper. Clone Trooper taking ground. That's another plot, which is this is the one that lets you add 2 to your battlefield roll. Strength in numbers, really good with a battle droid deck. So basically, you roll out all the battle droids and then deal indirect damage to an opponent equal to the number of exhausted characters you have. So if you roll out all your characters, throw this out and deal. If they're doing 5 battle droids, it's going to do 5 damage if they're all rolled out. Quick draw holster. And suppression field. So suppression field I'm also using in the Finn and Rose deck. It's a good nice way to remove damage. Basically, you exhaust it, remove a die showing damage, and put that much damage on this card. All right. Grab another pack. All right, there we go. There's our boy Tarkin. So we got our second Grand Moff Tarkin. Really, probably my favorite card in this set. Just his ability seems insane. So Tarkin Grand Moff. That's our second legendary. And so my second Tarkin. So we got a playset of him now. We have Maz's Vault. Remote stockpile we've seen, the arena we've seen, and we have the Fend. Alright, so 2 legendaries. We got 4 to go. What we have here, we have Gang Up. That one. Gang Up, Witch Magic, I think we've seen. Law and Order we've seen. Smuggler's Run, and Espionage. That's our other plot there. Alright, grab another pack. We have the Crystal Ball. Crystal Ball, Mislead, Cover Team. Ice Storm. And Bodyguard. Throw that out of the way. Grab another one. There's Wedge Antilles. There's Wedge. We have Adapt. Basically, remove a shield to gain a resource. Pretty cool. Light them up. Have Dangerous Maneuver. Yeah, heal 2 damage from one of your characters, then deal 2 indirect to yourself. So basically, you can heal 2 off a character and throw that indirect on the character that was maybe has more health. Have explosive tactics. grab our next pack. All right, there we go. There's a modified Hawk 290. Pulled one of these earlier. This is a key card in the Rose and Finn deck. So it starts out with 2 damage on it, and whenever you activate it, you take as much damage as on the card. So after you play the support, place 2 damage on it. After you activate it, deal indirect damage to yourself equal to the damage on it. So again, with Rose, you're going to be able to remove that damage and just have this thing come out swinging. So you got 4 damage sides on there. A couple of them are costed, but for 2 resources, this is really good, especially if you have a way to remove the damage off of it. So modified Hawk 290. There's stolen intel. That's another plot card. To draw a card after setup for 2 points. We've seen Attack Rune, we've seen Ice Storm, and there's Ataru Strike, a key card in my Yoda Qui-Gon deck. So resolve one of your blue character dice, showing melee, increasing its value by the number of shields on that character. So that deck is designed just to get tons of shields. Again, we still have 4 legendaries in the box. Pulled Tarkin, pulled Maul. Let's see what else we have in this here. Here is the Hush 98 Comlink. So remove this die to activate any number of your characters and their supports in the order of your choice. 2 resources, 2 focus side, shield side, resource, and a +1 resource. That's pretty good. Playing maybe like rainbow vehicles or a deck that has blue vehicles or something like that could be pretty good. Comlink, Adapt we've seen. Take Flight, which is a card I want to put in my Boba Fett and Jango Fett deck. So just ambush, reroll up to 2 of your yellow dice, which is pretty cool. Locked and Loaded, that's in my Rose and Finn deck. So basically this focuses to indirect, which is pretty cool. Special Modification, which is also in the Rose and Finn deck, which can either heal damage off of the support or remove damage from the support or turn the support to any side, which is pretty good. Alright, let's see what else we have. Alright, 3rd legendary. So we have Zeb. And the cool thing with him is you can resolve the melee damage as range damage with him. For Zeb, 3rd legendary. Imperial Might we've seen. Here's Shrapnel Blast. Shrapnel Blast. Counter Strike. There's also In Pursuit. This card is really interesting, especially if you let your opponent activate first. So play only if an opponent activated one or more characters during their last turn. Activate any number of your yellow characters in the order of your choice. Pretty cool. Alright, so that's half of our legendaries. Got 3 still in the box. Let's see what we have here. Is it already? Here's our 4th legendary. We have Saw Gerrera. There's our Saw. Spell removal we've seen. Take Flight, Hasty Exit, and there's Scrap Heap. We haven't seen that one yet. Doesn't seem to want to focus, but after you discard 1 or more cards from an opponent's deck, you may exhaust this support to gain a resource. It could work really well on a mill deck. So you mill a lot, you just exhaust these to gain resources. Alright, so we have 2 legendaries to go. We're hoping for a Finn. Alright, there's 1 card I need for that Tarkin deck. So we have the Fragmentation Grenade. Works really well with Tarkin. So basically, if I can get it to focus here, it costs 1. It has 5 damage sides, and after this die is resolved, discard this upgrade unless you pay a resource. Thing with Tarkin is if you roll either any of the 1 sides with him and some other, let's say you roll 2 of these out and they both roll 1 indirect damage, you can use his power action to remove those 2 dice to deal 4 indirect damage. So that's a really cool card. We have Frighten. Frighten, Law and Order we've seen. superior position we've seen. And here is power generator trench from the Death Star, where Obi-Wan deactivated the um, shields or whatever, or the tractor beam. All right, next pack. And hoping for like another rose as well, possibly. There is Force Meditation. So Force Meditation, Stolen Intel we've seen. Arena we've seen Dangerous Maneuver. And here is Double Strike. I don't think you've seen that one yet. And that's that pack. Yeah, there he is. There's our boy. There's Jar Jar Binks. Which is just an interesting... I don't know if I would ever build a deck with him, but he's just a really interesting character. Your opponent can activate him, and after you activate him, reroll all dice showing a symbol not showing on his die. So if I roll them in, let's see what we roll there. That is a discard. I get to reroll everything that isn't discard. So that's Jar Jar Binks, Clumsy Outcast. So Jar Jar, we have Bravado. Got that one yet? Crackdown we've seen. Here is Feel the Force. I don't know if we looked at this one yet or not. Feel the Force. And Yoda's Hut. Could work well in a Yoda Qui-Gon deck, so exhaust it to give a character one shield, gain one resource if that character has 3 or more shields. Pair that with something like Defensive Teaching, and it's a support, so you can basically just exhaust this multiple times per round if you're using things that let you untap it to give Qui-Gon a shield to ping damage. Really cool card for that kind of deck. Next pack. Separatist Landing Craft. So cool thing with this is you can spend 2 resources to add a battle droid to your team. And it works with Finn. So original Finn can use this, and from, I believe, the developer designer sent out an email saying that this would work. You could use this special to add a battle droid to your team if you're playing with original Finn from the first starter set. So Separatist Landing Craft. We have Investigate. Investigate. The Force is with me. We have Unbreakable, which is seen. And Vandalize. All right, so that one we had the Landing Craft. Next pack. There is Newt Gunray. Really interesting ability. So basically, playing him in like a choke deck, your opponents are going to be getting 1 less resource to a minimum of 1. Unless that opponent discards the top 2 cards of their deck. So it works in a choke / mill deck. So if they want to get 2 resources, they have to discard 2 cards. So there's Newt. We got Frighten, we've seen. There's Dive. It's kind of like there's Dive and another one that does essentially the same thing, similar thing to Block and Dodge. However, these 2 cards will only remove 3 dice, but it does give you Ambush, which is nice. Bamboozle, which we've already seen. Diplomatic Protection. Did that one yet? And Frighten. Alright, let's shred the next one. We have another Roguish Charm. I'm not a big fan of the card. Let's see. So yellow only remove die showing damage, gain resources equal to the resource cost on the die, not its value. That part's kind of dumb. So if it's like a 4 damage for 2 resources, you gain 2 resources. I mean, it's still damage removal, which is not bad, but it would be better if it was gain resources equal to the value on it. But it is a double special card, so it has 2 specials, and then you can essentially just remove a big die with it. So it's not terrible. I don't know if I would ever run it though. There's Ancient Wisdom. Just So draw card. We have quick draw. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Quick draw. We have impulsive, which is a card I really like. So just ambush, resolve one of your dice. So let's say you resolve a focus. And now you can basically resolve what you focused to. Profitable connection. There we go. There's a plot I was looking for my Finn and Rose deck. So 3 points. You start a game with an additional resource. And those are that. All right, so next pack. There's another Hondo Onaka, so that's going to be trade fodder. Got a second one of him. Respite. Exhaust one of your characters to gain a resource and draw a card. Unless you're running like a swarm deck, I don't really see the value in that. But maybe in the Battle Droid deck, you Battle Droid and maybe you splash in a Night Sister or something like that to use this. Target intel we've seen. Scruffy looking nerf herder. And another espionage plot. Can go there. And again, we still have 2 legendaries in this box somewhere. We have Bib Fortuna. It's kind of cool. So basically, roll out a character, resolve that character, roll in Bib on his special, and you get to roll one of that character's dice back in. So Bib Fortuna. I don't know why I said it like that, but that was kind of like an old joke in high school. All right, so Bib Fortuna, we got him. Another respite, backup specialist, quick draw holster, and bubble shield. I mean, this Rose and Finn deck is really coming together. So I got a lot of the cards I need really already. I just still need the 2 Finns though. So bubble shield is in that deck. That essentially acts as like a damage sponge, so it soaks up indirect damage. And then if there's 3 indirect damage on it, you discard it. So the modified Hawk 290, you roll that in, you put that 2 damage on the bubble shield before you put it on characters. You have another BT1. Move that there. And I don't know why I put backup special. Whereas BT1, we already got him. Another respite, cover team, I think I've seen that. Well connected. And we have sudden impact. This one's pretty cool. Remove one of your dice showing damage, then deal damage. That damage to each opponent is equal to half the value. So if I remove, let's say, resistance bombers, 6 indirect damage, or 6 indirect, I could do 3. Let's see. Yeah, I could do 3 damage to everything, which is pretty cool because it halves the damage. All right. Next pack. There is Callus. So I got his bow rifle earlier. Now we have Callus to go with it. Callus, Shelter, Dive, Impulsive, and Scorched Earth. We've seen those already, but let's take a look at Callus if it can focus. Alright, next pack. Alright, there's our 5th legendary. We have the Pirate Speeder Tank, which is just insane. So, tons of damage, and then that's got the special deal 2 to a character, give a character 2 shields, and take an additional action. So, that's our 5th legendary. We have another Imperial Might, Citadel Landing Zone location, or battlefield. Keep calling them locations because that's what they were called in the old Decipher CCG. Defend we've seen. Night Sister Coven I haven't gotten yet. Night Sister Coven, Imperial Might, and we've seen the rest of those. So just hope one of these is going to be Finn. There is a Battle Droid. So Roger. Got one of them. Want to build a battle droid team, you're going to need 5 of them, though. Or maybe even 7 if you run it with training. I don't know if you would run it with training, just because they only take 6 damage to kill. But 4 damage size, it's got this cool ability, so if you roll it in and it rolls indirect, you get to activate another one of them. There's a battle droid, investigate we've seen, take flight, well connected, and end. Another card from the Rose and Finn vehicle deck. Alright, next pack. We have Mother Talzin. Mother Talzin, consumed by the dark side, landing zone, rumors, and there's defensive teaching for the shield deck. Alright, next one. We have the Republic Cruiser vehicle. Public Cruiser, Witch Magic, Attack Run. Go. No Good to Me Dead. And Snare. Jeez, almost dropped them right there. But there is Snare. We have another Republic Cruiser. I've seen that. There is Battle Fatigue. I don't think we've seen that one yet. Battle Fatigue, Equip. So essentially it's the red version of Bestow. We have Field of Force we've seen, Suppression Field, and there is the other Republic Cruiser we just got. Coming down to the last few packs here. There's our final legendary. So, Maul's Lightsaber. So, 4 damage sides and a really cool power action. They have no vehicle, no characters or shield on any characters. It rolls back into the pool, and that's a power action with that. Another taking ground plot, refit, scruffy looking nerf harder, and legacies. Let's see if we have any more packs. Got a couple more packs. We have another Stun Baton. Stun Baton, Dark Scheme. Not yet. Perseverance we've seen, Outnumber we've seen, and here is Reinforce. Oh, no, that goes in this pile. Alright, and we have one pack to go. Was it one? Yep, final pack. And we have a Mortar Team as our final card. Mortar Team, Bravado we've seen, Forces with Me, Locked and Loaded, and here is Resilient. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Villain card. Or not villain, sorry, neutral. Got confused with Vader being on the card. Alright, so that was Mortar Team. Go there. The rest of these can go here. And I'll be doing another video just showing off the rares and legendaries, but we got Maul's Lightsaber, Pirate Speeder Tank, Saw Gerrera, Zeb, Tarkin, and Maul. So, pretty good legendaries overall. Still really want Finn, but that's going to do it for this video. I have another box I'll be opening a little bit later, but in the meantime, I'm going to upload this, and we're going to also go through and just show off the rares and legendaries, if you just want to see those. Thanks again for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.